Hey, what's up, fellow YouTubers, fellow toy nuts and toy collectors? This is Odie, known to you as Starstream1988, and thank you for stopping by. And this is a quick little review on Hasbro's Kre O Transformers set, and this is collection 1 of the new, I guess, line. Then I call it Age of Extinction, and there's not too many characters that are from Age of Extinction, but for some reason they went back to collection 1, which is kind of odd. Maybe they did it because it's a 2014 version. And again, a lot of these are not like G1 related. And some of the names are super weird, like Fanwolf, Jet Wash. You know, one that's only familiar is Trypticon, really. Nightbeat has definitely been around before. Highbrow's been around, but Torosaur, Shrapnel's obviously been around. Mindwipe's been around. So it's kind of odd. So it seems to be like a mix of G1 names and just some new made-up names. So I'm going to open all of these and set them up. I'm not going to open every bag individually. But I will say, this year around, unlike the G.I. Joes, they kind of still keep them pretty universal. Or not universal, but they number them from like one particular number to the next. So for example, let's see if this focuses ever. This is, come on, focus. Focus, focus, focus. There you go. So this is 45. So it starts at 45 and it ends at 56. So 45 to 56, that's a total of 12. I'm actually going to place them from left to right, or your left to right. So as I display them, you'll know that it's going to be from 45 to 56. I'm not going to write them on the description because I think you can probably go to terradrome.com and they might be listed there too. But just know that I'm going to open them from 45 to 56, and that's how I'll have them displayed. Alright, so let's crack these open, and I'm going to show you the first one. Okay, and we are back, as you can see. So here they are in their, you know, vehicle, alternate mode, whatever you want to call it. You know, animal mode, dinosaur mode, whatever. So, like I had said, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, and 56. Now, this here, I apologize. I called them Shrapnel. It's actually Scrapnel. Don't know what the heck he is. They do kind of tell you, so I'm going to cheat here and let you know. He's just beast mode, basically. This is Decepticon Scrapnel. This is Autobot Fanwolf, Autobot Misfire, Decepticon Trypticon, Decepticon Mindwipe, Autobot Nightbeat. That there is Autobot Highbrow, Decepticon Jarugar. I don't know, they should have just called him Jaguar, really. Autobot Jetwash, Decepticon Wingspan Hawk, and Autobot Torosaur, and Autobot Silver Snout. So they're a little outnumbered. It's actually 5 Decepticons to 7 Autobots. And so let me just kind of show you these kind of close. So pretty interesting. This guy is not using his head, helmet, or weapon. So, and I don't know, I guess he's some type of, like, it says beast, but I don't know what kind of beast it is. And to be totally honest, I don't buy these for their beast modes. I really buy them just for the robot mode. This guy here is, again, some type of, I don't know, I guess hybrid / wolf something. So let's see what the instruction manual says. It just says wolf mode. Okay, if you say so. This guy here is supposed to be a jet. Not much of a jet, honestly. He has all his parts. By the way, that guy's just missing his regular helmet. Not much of a jet, as he's honestly ready to go. Now, the instructions actually have the wings the other way around. It's kind of like Delta, like a Delta shape. But I did them this way just so at least it looks a little bit different from when you transform it. So, but you know, obviously you can do whatever you want. This was probably one of the coolest, honestly. This is Trypticon here. And he's pretty much ready to go into robot mode. But you just have to change 1 or 2 little things, and that's pretty much it. But he's pretty cool. I like the head. Obviously, this year's theme is the whole dinosaur thing because of the Age of Extinction. So they call him basically a T-Rex. As the original Trypticon is really more of a kind of like a dinosaur, but they don't really tell you what type of dinosaur. There's Mindwipe there, which is again pretty cool. He's pretty much ready to go too. Just gotta change over his helmet, and kind of move the wings, peg them here, and you'll see that when I come back, when I pause it and come back. Nightbeat is really cool. He's a car, sports car, as you can see there. I like the colors too. They picked some real good colors for him. I think he looks really nice. One of the few exceptions that I don't mind in vehicle mode. So, highbrow over here is a copter. If they would have given him a different form of I don't know, a head, I think he would have been really cool. But he has twin propellers, as you can see there. His guns go on the side, so it's not too bad. And he's almost ready to go too. This is Jarugar, which is the stupidest name. Really should just call him Jaguar, but whatever. So again, he's some type of off-road vehicle. Yeah, that's pretty much it with him. I'll need to do some changing over for sure. Here's Jet Wash, really cool. This is one of the cooler ones. I wish there was a way to make these more upward. I tried to, but I really couldn't. But yeah, so again, he's almost ready to go too. At least he has that nose cone, kind of like one of the cone heads, so he's pretty cool. Here's the Hawk. Pretty interesting. I like how you're supposed to open up his legs and put those talons there, so it looks like, I guess they're his feet, his claws or whatever. So and obviously you can kind of bring those down, bring them back up, and he's almost ready to go too. And then you got your dinosaurs. Gotta move over here. So I guess these probably belong to that those new Core 4 group, Kre O Transformers, where you form a big robot. So I guess this is part of one of those groups. These guys are actually good guys, like I said. This one here is Taurosaur, so I guess he's like a Taurus type of thing. He has those little fangs right there too, which is pretty cool. The claws, and he has his head out, obviously. He's ready to go too, pretty much. And then last but not least, another real cool one. I like this guy a lot too. I think this is cool. And this is Silver Snout. I kind of wish he would have had the claws too. Would look nice, but that's fine. He has kind of like this kind of hammer tail and whatever not for defense. And there he is in the bottom. Again, he's pretty close to ready to go. So pretty interesting. Let me see if I can kind of bring this down. As you can see there, those are the 12 bricks, and those are some of the ones that don't have their parts, just because you just can't. So these ain't too bad. It's just weapons. As you can see, these guys, they can't use their helmets. And then if it's empty, it means it's using 100% of parts. Now again, I don't know when I do the robot mode if it's missing stuff, but again, these are yours, so if you can add them just so you don't lose them, you can kind of do, keep them together. That's probably what I'll do. But yeah, for the most part, I think hopefully they'll use all their parts in robot mode too, but we'll see. All right, cool. So let's check these out in robot mode. Okay, and we're back for the last time. Here are they're all in their robot modes. Again, Decepticon Scrapnel, Autobot Fanwolf, Autobot Misfire, Decepticon Tripticon, Decepticon Mindwipe, Autobot Nightbeat, Autobot Highbrow, Decepticon Jarugar. I hate saying that, Jarugar. Autobot Jetwash, Decepticon Wingspan Hawk, pretty long name, and Autobots Taurosaur and Autobot Silver Snout. So they kind of bring these forward. Most of these, it's kind of funny. On some of them, they had weapons that, or pieces, I should say, that they didn't use in their beast, vehicle mode or whatever. But then in robot mode, they use them all. Now this guy here, instruction-wise, he doesn't tell you to do this, but I didn't want him to not have any. I want him to use up all his weapons. Or all his pieces. I keep saying weapons. All his pieces, so I did add that, so that's not part of it, but at least he's 100%. Okay, so he's done. This guy here, unfortunately, there's nothing I can do about it. As you can see, there's his little claws there, and the most dangerous probably thing, and of course, if you're a stickler to keeping all your parts, that's one of his hands, and that's because you can't use it if you're gonna do it like the instruction says. So basically his animal head becomes his fist. Pretty nice cleaver there that he has, sword slash knife, whatever. Now again, this isn't part of it either, but I just left it there because it's not in the way. So if you're gonna just display it, it's fine. Again, these are kind of tough. One thing that I thought you could probably do, but you really can't, I thought that maybe you could kind of stick them in here and tape it, but you can't, because it just, then you won't have a stable display stand. So you're gonna have to either tape them back here, or that's probably what I'll do. I'll probably just kind of do this, or maybe I'll put them in a baggie. But again, piece just fell. Yeah, you could probably, you know, kind of put them there and just tape it to the piece there if you wanted to. So that's something you can do. But he looks cool. I like his colors. I do hate when they get lazy and they keep the head and the helmet, just like you're gonna see a couple of these up there, where it's the same color. I like the contrast. I wish they did it more often, but it is what it is. This guy was super simple. Again, I originally in the instruction manual they don't even tell you to swap these, but I did turn them just so it looks different for you guys. But yeah, this is honestly all you really have to do is just take his I don't know if you want to call him null rays or whatever. He is a good guy, but you can just take these from the back there and just put him in his shoulders there, and that's it. And he's done. So he was done. So sorry I didn't do that for the other two guys, but I think you got the gist of it. Here's Trypticon. Again, same thing with Trypticon. It was real easy. I just kind of took one of the claws out because that's what they tell you to do. You put it on his tail instead. This was on the tail. You put it on his hand, and then his helmet was facing forward, and you just flip it, and that's it. And he's done too. So he was pretty simple. And again, he's using 100% of all his parts. Same thing with Mind Wipe. Ooh, it just dropped. Night Beat. Again, this was actually sticking here. This was forward. And that's it. And he's ready to go. As you can see. I like his colors. He's nice. Night Beat. One of my favorites because of the colors. I think he just looks awesome. Unfortunately, he has a lot of parts left over. And there's nowhere you can really put him. Now, I guess you could probably stick these together, I guess. But that looks kind of awkward. So you could probably do that if you wanted to. But again, it looks kind of weird. But he still has these two parts left over. And there's really there's no more pegs to put him on. Or you can put him on his, you can put him here if it's not going to make the guy fall. But nowhere to put this one, though. You might want to just rest it or something. Or maybe you can, let's see. Yeah, I guess you could just do that. So there you go. So you can display him like that if you so wish. This guy here almost used all his parts except this whole assembly here. And you have to reconfigure it obviously when you're transforming him. Or redoing him, I should say. There's just nowhere to put this. So that goes on the side. But that's big enough though. That'll be kind of tough to lose. The only thing I don't like that you're covering up his emblems or his graphics. But if you look really carefully inside the circle, you do see the Decepticon symbol. So that's kind of neat. Again, one of the lazy ones, I think, helmet and face actually match. I wish, again, that they all had some contrast or more color on the face, if anything. Like the next guy here. I think he looks cool. I like his red visor, his eyewear. He has a lot of, his temples are pretty nice. This is the guy that pretty much used everything, I think, right? Oh, no, sorry. This whole section here, you can't do anything with it really other than maybe put it here to store it. Maybe back there. There you go. So you can store it there. So you can do that, and he's pretty much ready to go. And it won't bother, you know, it won't get in the way of displaying them. So that's pretty cool. And I'm actually finding that out as I'm showing you guys. Probably my favorite one. This guy looks awesome. I swear to God, I don't know. He might be. His name is Jet Wash, but maybe he was meant to be Jetfire. That chest emblem looks really cool. Obviously, that would be his nose cone. He looks really cool. His helmet is very nice, very regal. And I like what they did with the guns. Almost looks like he has guns with, you know, like the clip or whatever. So that's pretty cool. And then that's his nose cone there. That's the only other part you can't really put anywhere. There's no place to really add it. So I just left it there. This guy's pretty cool. I like him now more. I think his robot mode is cool. Now those talons, they don't actually go there. I just kind of copied it from that dino over there, which I should be showing you next. I saw the other one had it, so I said, well, I don't want to lose these, so again, I just kind of put them there, and I don't think they look too bad, as it is part of his, you know, hawk mode. So he's pretty easy to go. You just kind of take these, they were here, and you just flip them, bring them to the front there, and just bring them down. And again, one of the laziest ones, same colored face, same helmet, but he's pretty cool nevertheless. Again, I just stood him up, brought the talons to his feet there, and that's it. And these you just flip around. And he has those same knives that this other guy had here. So it's pretty cool. So they're smart. They have all these, like, probably like, who knows, 60, 70 generic parts, and then they just recolor them, remold, you know, instead of like making new molds every time. So that's pretty smart. That's how you keep the line going. You have to make sure that you can use everything every time. And then last but not least, oh, there was a piece missing that I could just not do anything with, and that would be his other claw. Unfortunately, it's just nowhere to put it, as he's holding a weapon. So that's an extra piece there. And then last but not least, this guy here. And he was literally like that. You just bring him up and that's it. He's done. You just put a weapon. I love his face. His face is pretty nice. He has a lot more red. So it's, you know, even though it's the same, almost gray, you can still tell that, you know, he has a grin. He's pretty pissed off. So yeah, that's basically it. So again, not too bad. I mean, again, this guy has some leftovers. This guy did too, but I was able to kind of find places for them. That guy over there with his propeller, and then that claw right there that belongs to him that you want to be careful with. And then all the other ones, I just kind of stuck their parts. So guys, as always, thank you so much for watching this. Hope you enjoy it. Hope this helps out if you were thinking of buying it, or if you're trying to find just one particular guy because maybe you don't want to get the rest. Again, in terms of G1, from what I can remember, it's Trypticon, Mindwipe, Nightbeat. That's it. Honestly, I think those are the only three guys. At first, I thought that was Shrapnel, but again, wrong color. It's Scrapnel. Maybe him, Fangwolf, I think, from Beast Wars, maybe. Starting to kind of come back. And then everybody else, I think, would probably be just kind of like new for the line, I guess, maybe. Who knows? But yeah, guys, as always, thank you. Please rate, subscribe, share, comment, all the good stuff. And I will see you with another review soon. Peace. Later.